In?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. His name is Ronil Sharma.
Yeah. Hi, Ronil. How are you?
Hi, Gary. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. It is nice to see you.
Same here.
Okay, Ronil, how is your life going? It's a very pandemic situation at this moment.
We're working from home. Same old.
That's
So
great.
stuck at
Enjoying
home,
with enjoying with the family and working from the home, earning the money same time. That's really good, man.
I think after some time it becomes too boring staying home.
So, did you get the vaccinations?
Did I get the what? Sorry.
Vaccine.
Oh yeah, I've got half of it yet at the moment. The other half is still left.
That's really great. So, Ronil, today I think you have already got the message from our Facebook page that today this spot is given to you to share some informations, some knowledge about this Lenin House package, our development sites, how we're working with our clients and the investors. From the first-time buyer to the investor, we are giving a bit information in these sessions. So I think this is the first time in this real estate industry we are sharing at the same time with a couple of peoples in the same screen, and all have the different thoughts, different ideas, and the different views regarding to the properties. So it is better that all of the people sharing at the same times the knowledge and experiences. Ronil, I'd just like to introduce one of my friend. He's also experienced.
Hi,
Hi,
Ronil. How you going?
I'm good.
Sorry.
Hey, Nitin bhai. Kaise Nitin bhai?
I'm very well.
So he's a quite experienced guy in the real estate, and from the development side, I give you the bit informations, and from the real estate side, Nitin will be more experienced in the real estate things. Maybe you have already got the experience through the Nitin, so it is better that you can open up your minds and discuss about the things.
I think I've been in touch with Nitin quite often now.
Okay, so you are our current client, or you are still looking around the properties? What is
No. I've put a holding deposit. I'm just waiting on my bank to finalize my equity from my current house so that I can purchase the one at Ingleburn Road.
Oh, that's really good. So that is our new development sites in Ingleburn Road. And you did the right job, Ronil, by the way, because that development sites is really very, very good locations. And I think Nitin has already been explained that how far is the train station, what are the amenities coming through there, what are the schools locations, So you did the right job. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you. Actually, I was looking through your Facebook page.
Yeah.
And you've got a new development coming up on 6th Avenue or something?
That's right. So it is in 285 6th Avenue. The estate name is Paradise Estate. So there is a 27 lots. It's a very boutique type of the development site. So land size started from 300 meters squares up to 390 meters squares. And the school is very close by, around Unity Grammar School is around 200 meters away from there.
Yeah. So the lot that you are developing, it's between 6th Avenue and Highbale Street, right?
Hebel Street. You know what is the Hebel Street?
Yeah, he lives in 6th Avenue.
Yes.
I live on Highbale Street. So the development is right in front of my house, I think.
That's right.
I was looking at it and I said, okay, this land is also going up.
Yeah. Now at this moment, it is very hard to find something closer to the stations in Australia and Leppington because market is so heating up, and the land price itself is really, really high. So that is that, like whatever the price we are pricing at this moment in our development site is really good. I think we are very competitive price regarding to the developers at this moment in the market. So in regards of the development site, you are in the right directions because the area, the location is really good where like you are planning to buy.
Mhm.
So yes, 6th Avenue is there, and we are coming up into Box Hill as well. And our next project is going before we launched into the Marston Park. So that already sold.
Mm. Now I'm more interested in staying around this area.
Yeah, that's right, because that is upcoming areas and it's the emerging area, in fact.
Mm.
So
Especially with your situation, as you're looking something very closer to settlement,
Mhm.
Lippington is much better for you regarding it's already development approved. The machines are going to be on the side in the next 6 to 8 weeks time.
Mhm.
And hence on the other side on the 6th Avenue, which is an amazing site as well, but we have lost the DA for that one, but that's going to be sometime late next year. This is going to be much quicker than 6th Avenue.
The thing was that this is the first time I'm buying off the plan, so I was a bit apprehensive about how the process is going to work. That's why I've been asking you all these questions with regards
That's
to.
fine. That's fine. That's part of my job.
Because
Okay,
this
so-
one I built where the land was already registered, so it was all very smooth and like in terms of payments and deposits and everything. So I wasn't really sure how off the plan system works. That's why I was asking all these questions. Hello.
Sorry, I think the
Hmm.
something happened to the internet. 1 second, please.
No worries.
Hi, Ina. Thanks for joining us today. We have just experienced a couple of seconds ago some difficulties with the internet of the team. Just be with us. We're going to try to fix it within the next couple of seconds.
Hello, can you hear me? Hi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hi.
just so you know that they're just having some technical difficulties at the moment, so just bear with us, and then we'll try and get that fixed for you ASAP. So, how are you all doing in lockdown at the moment? How's everything going?
So far, so good. Just staying home,
Yeah,
working from home,
yeah, just kind of doing the best that you can, I suppose, isn't it? The situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's all happening at the moment.
Nothing much we can do about it.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. There's nothing much we can do. Yeah, the only thing we can do is just kind of deal with it the best way we can, and yeah, hopefully this thing will end very, very soon. Yeah.
Doesn't look like, with the number of cases going up every day. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they were discussing actually that that they were looking at maybe hopefully by sometime in September, October. So, oh, there we go. We're back on. Gary, you just got to unmute yourself. You're on mute. Yeah, that's it.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, sorry. The power is cut off. That's why we disconnected with the computers things. Now we're back. So Ronil, I'm very happy that if you have any questions in your mind, please feel free to ask us. We are here to help you today. Okay. So assisting you throughout the process of the developments, and it's really good that you have already started the process with our company. That's really good. It's very glad to know about it.
Okay.
So Ina. Hello. Ronil, did you hear me?
Ina,
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Unmute yourself, Ina. You just have to press unmute, and you'll be able to talk.
Ina, are you there? Hello.
She's still on mute.
Ina, can you please press the buttons so that we can restart the voice, starting talking? It still says in mute.
That's all right. Gary, do you want to continue with giving information about the current market, what's happening in the Sydney market?
Okay, Ronil, you said last time, in the last conversations, that this is the first time you are buying off the plan, right? Yep. So do you have, you got sufficient information about off the plan with Nitin, or you want to make some clarifications about it?
No, I think I had a good discussion with Nitin. I think my understanding, the only issue was that for construction, I would probably pay the 10% deposit once the land has been registered. Because as it is, if I pay a 10% deposit, right, let's say for a construction as well, and then once the land gets registered, and at that time we find out that let's say the land is you know how you've got that 5% that the land can either go bigger or smaller or something. There could be let's say the layout of the land, I'm not really sure. So at that time, if there are some changes to whatever plan that I've discussed, then I would be charged a variation cost, right? Or would that not be the case?
So in regards of, you are talking about the land size and shapes, that's what you were saying. So this is the DA approved land, Ronil. So I'll just make you sure, maybe it's a big site. In fact, there is a 62 lots. So in the first stage, we introduced 42 lots in the Ingleman Road, that is Leppington. Yep. And the second stage, we are going to launch very soon 18 lots as well. So our planning is to develop at the same time, whereas the questions you raised is what happens if the sizes of the land is decreased or increased. Is that right?
Yes, because at the moment, let's say I don't know whether the land is going to be flat or is it going to be slopey. So I don't know anything about that, right? Because the land is not registered yet.
Yeah, so
I was
Practic-
thinking
so
that
practically when you buy the off the plan property, most of the cases, all these development site has the unregistered lanes, and developer takes some times to make the, the plotting the lanes, then to make the subdivisions of the lanes. So it is not the unusual things we have done in this project as well, because we are in the process of the civil and the construction work. The best thing is, in Leppington project, you don't need to wait for a long time, because we are very close to getting the CC construction certificates to start the civil works. So within 2 to 3 weeks, we get that one CC, and we started the construction work as well. So we are hoping, if everything is good and weather conditions favor to us, within 8 to 9 months that we are making ready for the registrations for the client, these blocks. And second thing, yes, I know sometimes the client is really in the bad situations with the developer, because if the land is too slopey, maybe it comes to the site cost to the clients later on, which is not they are familiar or aware when they are buying the off the plan property. That is very normal situation and conditions in off the plan. But most of the time, as a developer point of view, I'm putting my options and putting my advice or putting my information through you, is we are trying as much as flat the lane as we can. So sometimes the land situation and scenario or the nature of the land, it does not fit to flat 100%. But the question is, yes, we have our in-house construction company. Maybe you have already discussed with Nitin, Sriti, our team. So we look after in that situations, that site cost in terms of. So I'm not sure, like after the subdivision of the lanes, how much we can make the flat. But in our tenders, especially 1 meter up to 1 meter fall, we are covering the site cost, and we are not putting the M class slab. Make sure this thing, because we are giving H1 class slab. So I'm 100% sure, like site cost, we try to avoid as much as we can. And I'm not giving you, hope or false expectation as well. 100% out of 100 clients, maybe hardly we got 1% these issues in our development side. So fortunately or unfortunately, sometimes site is not that much good to flat everywhere. So that is one of the case. But as a custom builds, we give as much as options to move around and play around to avoid the site costs.
You can take it this way. Let me add on to that, Ronald. If you look onto my tender, it clearly mentions a lot of builders don't cover any site costs.
Yeah.
We cover 3 trucks of soil removal. Okay, 1 meter is quite big. If there is slope up to 1 meter, it's not going to be a 5 meter slope on a block of land. So this is to justify our community and our client age that a builder is being generous enough and reasonable enough to cover a slope up to 1 meter if it occurs. But having said that, what Gary just recently said, we barely have a client who will have a big slope on their block of land.
Okay.
But still there is, Ronald, I just expand these things. I'm adding up the things, like as a custom builders, we have options and opportunity to play around in your constructions, like in your floor plans, to avoid or minimize the cost of the site cost.
Okay. So let's say everything is done. I've paid the deposit, let's say, for the land, the 10%. Then after that, Nitin, you mentioned that probably within the next 2-3 weeks, then you'd provide me with a house construction tender, right?
That's right.
And then I would be required to pay the 10% deposit for that one as well.
That's right.
So, okay, let's say we've agreed on a sort of a plan that we want for the house, and the land gets registered next year, March. What if we want to have that plan changed at that time? Does that include any extra cost?
Until we don't go for Series A, which happens at the last step of this whole procedure and the first step of construction. So until we go for Series C, you can change your plans as many times you want. So there's no limitations on that. Soon as the council have approved it and stamped it, it's a hassle. It can still be changed, but it's a hell lot of hassle and expensive way to change it.
Yeah, I know, because with my current house, any changes that I wanted, they charged me variation cost. Like that was not part of the plan.
Because you bought a project home. You bought a project home. We are giving you the flexibility to build a custom built home. So whether you make 3 bedrooms or make 6 bedrooms, it wouldn't make a big difference to my height. But as soon as we launch Series C, you got to be happy with windows, elevation plans, structural facades, everything. As soon as you're happy with that, as soon as it's gone to Series C, you cannot change. But that is just before the construction starts. So you have good 8 months to work on your plan.
Okay. And then you are saying that if everything goes well, then the registration is supposed to happen somewhere around March next year, right?
March to April next year.
Give or take some month here and there. So as you know, my situation, because I'm going to take a loan on my current house.
That's right.
So when would you like inform me that, yeah, it is nearly ready for registration or something like that? Are you going to inform me in March, or are you going to let me know, let's say, a couple of months earlier, so that I can get my loans and everything approved?
Okay. Usually how it works is, as soon as the development side is ready, your solicitor hear back from vendor solicitor 4 to 6 weeks in advance. But even if you're driving around, if COVID situation is normal, everything's okay. If you end up starting the site in the next 6 to 8 weeks time, by January you'll see all the site is finished. January, February, all the civil work will be done and it'll be sitting in the council. As soon as it goes to council, I suggest all my clients to go and lodge for their application for loan, because pegging is done, so surveyor can come and do the valuation. So get your loan sorted as soon as the civil work is done.
So that's not it. So you will let us know when.
I'll inform all my clients.
Okay, from the development's point of view, Ronil, I'll just make the CEO about these things, because how the development is work for the notice of completions or the registration notice for the client is generally all the developers, they give you the 14 days prior notice before we make the land registrations. So, but the situation is here, you are working very closely with the developer, builder and the real estate all together in one platform. So we inform to our team for the settlement, because they are very closely working with us, Nitin and Sriti, so that they got the informations on time, so that you got the informations before 14 days of this land registration notice. And after the land registration notice, there is very much 14 days to 21 days. We give it times for the settlement of the land. And on that time, if you are not able to make the settlement, you started to pay the penalty every day about, like land cost, whatever. And if we give you 3 notice for the completion of notice, and if you are not able to do that, then your deposit will be forfeited. So deposit will be seized. That's how the developments work. But the fortunate thing is you are working with us in the one platform, in one company, and this is all the sister concern companies, all construction, real estate, and the developments, so that you got the right information from day one from Nitin and Sriti.
So that was my concern, because I will need some time to.
And I'll give you at least good 2 to 3 months time. Soon as I would say civil is over and it goes to the council, I'll be sending in information out to all my clients to go ahead and get your finance ready, because the site is ready for valuation. Then you can go and lodge for your loan, and your loan lasts for another 3 months anyways, and won't stay for 3 months time anyway.
Yeah, just with this COVID situation, they take a lot more time.
That's true. That's true. It's better to be on
one
time.
major issue that we are facing at the moment.
Yeah, entire world is affected, Ronil. It's not like only you and me, but yes, it is good fortune that we are in the good country. So government is looking us very much in the good way. So that's why I've been protected here.
Oh, and one more thing, Nitin.
Yes.
The bank has come back to me saying that they have approved.
Okay, good on you. Congratulations.
I'm just waiting on the bank to send me the papers.
Okay.
So that I sign it.
Okay.
And then I give it back to them, and they should be able to release the funds.
Good on you, Ronald.
I'm just waiting on that now.
Yeah, I think Ronald, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, you wanted a 25 square house, 232 square meter, yeah?
Yeah, somewhere, but I'm now looking at 250 squares, like
250
somewhere around 26, 27 squares.
That's okay.
That's
We'll
okay.
have a chat about it sometime this hour, and accordingly, I'll do a tender request form for you, and then I'll get your tender ready. You can have a look at it. You can get it reviewed by a solicitor. As soon as you're satisfied, we'll finalize it.
I think I was looking at that house plan Swambu or something on your website.
Yeah, Mambu, yes.
Something around that. It has a
See,
name starting with S or something.
we offer a wide range of floor plans on our website,
Mhm.
but we give you the flexibility to make something what you want to as well. So it's good if you like something from there, we can make you that. But even if you want to make any customized changing to it, that's why you are with a custom builder.
Okay, all right.
Too easy.
That sounds good.
Thanks, Ronald Bhai. Thank you for your time to come over all the way.
So any questions regarding developments? Because today this session is for the development sites. That's why we are here. But fortunately, you got the Nitin just grabbing, like for this session. So if any have questions, then it is better that we solve right now.
I don't know. I think nobody else is asking any questions. It's just me.
Yeah, because this is the first time ever that we are trying to approach around 5 peoples all together. That is the reason. Like maybe they are not able to connect the peoples, or maybe something is happening backside in the technical issues. There is heaps of clients that are interested to join this session, but I'm not sure like what's wrong with this, like in the technical thing.
We've got only.
There's a lady, there's a guest Ina online. I think she got her mute on. That's why we can't hear her.
Yeah.
So this means that I will win that $5,000 worth of upgrades, right? Or something that was on the website.
You may.
Now,
Considering that out of the 5 people, I'm the only one talking.
To be honest, after this until 11, we have opportunities to go around this, and after that, we announce that who is the winners for that $5,000, and definitely will award that. If you are only the person, then definitely you can upgrade in the gallery. There is no questions, because that's how the company announced it, and we reward that thing.
Yeah, so Nitin did clarify to me that you are the developers as well, right? I thought it was somebody else developing the land, and like you were just a construction company or something.
There is a 3 spaces that we have our structure. One is the development sites. Definitely, I'm looking for the development sites, and Nitin is looking around constructions and real estate work.
So that means then after that, Nitin can help me sell my house as well.
Of course, why not?
That's right.
We've been in the industry for the past 8 years, 9 years of working deeply. Why not? You will be.
Because that's my plan. I want to sell this house as soon as the other one is constructed.
Definitely, right.
So that I can move into the new one.
And even your Sadhu Saab is going with us as well.
Oh, he is?
Well, he's waiting for his wife's surgery or something, which is meant to happen very soon.
Yeah. He
Is
did
that
tell
thing's
me.
finalized? He will decide and get back to me about it.
Okay. So how many lots are still left? Are there many?
I think only 1 lot left now.
1 lot. Okay.
That's it.
I think I had someone ask me because I wasn't sure if there was any lot left or not.
I've got only 1 lot left.
And how big is that one? Is that 9, 10 square? How wide is it?
300 square meter.
How wide is it?
10 meter frontage.
10 meter. Okay. I think there was someone who was asking me. Then I'll give your contact to the person.
Yeah, it's nearly finished. We'll be going for civil very soon. So we'll be probably done with this by the end of this week. We can get the ball running for civil.
Okay. I think that's all that I have from my side. I can't think of any other questions.
We're more than happy, Ronil, that if you have any questions, but yes, you have a very good established relationship with Nitin. So any questions after this offline, also you can talk with him and get the answers from from the sites that whatever you like.
So how long has Ebon House been in construction so far? Like, have you been there for or is it just a new company?
Now, if you see the banner of our company,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure you are able to see that one or not.
No, I can see.
Okay, so Levis Construction Developments, we have around 17-year experience.
Okay.
And Levis Construction and Urban Homes.
Yep.
These are the sister concern companies.
Mm-hmm.
And the Metro Homes and Partner is the selling company agencies. Under the umbrella of it, there is a couple of companies that in the developments and the constructions we are working together.
Okay. Mm.
So from one platform, you are getting the opportunity to deal from the developments to the constructions to the sales.
Mm.
And it is very good question that you asked. We are in the existing property as well, but our company name is Wilson Estate. So in Wilson Estate, we have a very different approach. I think I have to take one more, Ronil, if you don't mind.
No, it's all right.
Hello, Krishantham. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello, Krishantham. Can you hear us?
Chris is there. Okay, so we are talking about the experiences of the construction company, right, Ronil?
Yep.
So if you see our Levis Construction Development website, maybe you have to be go Google and take this look, like Levis Construction Development. We have more than 17 years experienced in construction industry. We are not new in the industry.
Mm. Okay. I just thought of just asking, since nobody else is asking any questions, so I thought, okay.
No, the reason is why I'm giving this thing, because in the construction industry, there are the different, level of construction companies working at this moment because the market is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So they are trying to trap into the clients in the construction business, but we are not new in this industry, though we have a very good and professional team members into the constructions company as well. Like, for example, our supervisor have more than 15 years experience in constructions. We are very good project managers. We are very professional color consultants. We are very good in admin staffs, and we are very good in the accounts team as well. So it's a completely good subcontractors we have, tradies. We are working very professional tradies. So altogether, it is really good team. In fact, into the constructions business.
Mm-hmm.
So in developments, definitely we are coming, more aggressively into the different areas from northwest to southwest. So before this, we have already completed a couple of good projects in terms of the development sites, like a townhouse, duplex sites, apartment, in fact, in Penrith. And we are coming up to the Edmondson Park apartments, which is we are going to build around 3 big apartments in Edmondson Park.
Mm-hmm.
So we are launching very soon 3. We already launched this, in fact, 3 apartments building in Edmondson Park, where we are selling 92 apartments.
Oh, okay.
So if you see the Heffel, right? And Henfen Street, Henfen Road in Edmondson Park, Adams Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
If you go there, we have our sales office there for the apartment.
Okay. Yeah, Edmondson Park is another one that's.
Yeah, it's
That's
very very, very, very good, like a capital gain has already done in the Edmondson Park. I think around 20 construction is going around in the Edmondson Park at this moment from our company.
Do you foresee any delays at the moment
For constructions work?
for the registration and stuff like that?
In terms of Lippington project, you're asking, right?
Yes, just Lippington one.
I'm not 100% sure. Like it's not a delay, but it depends because the construction civil work, it depends on the weather conditions as well. So we are planning to finish within 7 to 8 months time from here.
Okay.
But maybe the weather conditions, like people are stopped to work for a couple of days, the rain comes, it delays. That sort of things is happening in the construction and the civil works every time.
Yeah.
And the COVID is definitely, it's some very unusual things is happening at this moment, but until 2 to 3 months time will we come up with the situations because the vaccination rate is very high at this moment, and government is planning to finish. Maybe all of us has been vaccinated anyway.
Okay.
Why these people are mute? Chris and Ina. Noeline?
Yeah.
So why this Ina and Chris is mute there?
Yeah, I'm just been trying to contact them just to kind of give them some guidance to unmute so they can talk. I'm not too sure. But yeah, all they just need to do is just unmute their microphones and then they can speak and join in the conversation. So I'm not too sure what's happening there. Whether they are wanting to listen, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm just trying to get in contact with them just to kind of guide them. But all they need to do is just press their unmute button, and then they'll be able to talk freely.
Yeah, I can see Krish is trying to reach us out through the chat. So we're also happy to answer all questions that are posted in the chat. But the unmute button is in the right top if someone is wondering where to find the mute and unmute button. It's actually a pretty simple microphone symbol to click.
So can you please write the informations in the conversation message and give information about how to unmute the button so that they can come in the conversation?
Yep, okay. I'll guide them, just bear with me.
Ronil, what I would like to know from you is actually how did you found us?
Are you asking about this session, or are you talking about
General our companies?
Oh, I was driving past on Ingleburn Road that day when I saw you guys with that
Okay.
banner and everything.
You're talking about the releasing event that we had in
yeah, that 3-day event that you had. So I came, I think, on the first day, and then I came on the last day.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
And I think on the last day I came 2 or 3 times just to be sure. And I met Nitin, I think, 3 times on that particular day because I was undecided
About projects or about locations? Or...
No, not about the location.
About Nitin, probably.
I don't know. Just general.
I'm just here, Miri.
That, I mean, to be frank, I had not heard about the company, so I didn't know anything about it. You guys, just to be to be frank, I didn't know anything. So over those 2 days, I had a look around. I checked the websites to see what the company was, how it is, and then I'm talking about committing, let's say, $1 million. I have to be sure.
That's true. 100. Are you sure now? That
Pretty
is
much.
question.
I mean, that's why my
That's
bank has
good.
approved the
That's
deposit.
good.
So
Now, what happened, Ronil? That yes, you are right, because when you are putting the lifetime big investments, you have to make sure a couple of things, that are they the right company, are they the good people, because a lot of things happening in this industry. Because I've been around more than myself, working around more than 10 plus years in this industry. I have seen so many builders, I have seen so many developers, I have seen so many real estate agencies as well. They have not doing the right things to the client. So it is like a fear, like a psycho fear of the clients in the market when they are spending, when they are selecting their dream homes with the with the builders and the developers. But we are here to make sure, because our company is always taking very innovative ideas, challenges, and trying to help our client, try to assist our client as much as we can from our capacity. So that is the reasons that we open these channels, not only for today. We are going on this more aggressively in the futures to give the new way of the business, because due to the pandemic situation, like all over the world has been changed. The general trends of the business has been changed now. It is not easy as before to come and contact face to face. So even if the vaccination, if the normal situation, government reopen the market, still there is a people have a big fear and in the mind to come face to face meeting, because I don't know how long it will take to completely rid off of these situations. But yes, at least we are trying our best efforts to reach out our clients to give more informations, make sure they are on the right hands. We are opening, because from today the construction is reopening, resuming from the job sites. So there are a lot of things government is putting their best efforts to eliminate or avoid or maybe minimize the risks of the COVID. And we are coping with the government's things to make happens, like in the construction industry or our business, to give the clients dream home. At this moment, like if we talk about the Southwest and Northwest, maybe 60 plus construction sites we are running at this moment. So the client is so much frustrated, so much disappointed, and to get their dream home, because due to the COVID, we have to hold, due to the government notice, like we have to hold the job, and we are holding. But from today, it's a restarted job. Everyone is excited. I got so many calls from the morning. So our supervisors are on the track. They are getting the tradies resume their work. So all these things we have to look around all these things, So yes, you are right. Sometimes, like people get confused to whom to choose, how to choose, what is the process to choose the right people on the business. So I make sure from my team, like you are on the right path, you are choosing, you are selecting the good company. We never let you down in your process. So you're free to ask any questions anytime. We are happy to answer that questions, because we have a very professional team here to solve the problem or get back answers, whatever you have in your mind, because you are making your dream home and you are putting your lifetime investment in this home. So the questions, as much as questions you ask, as much as you need the clarity, we have to provide from our side. That is our responsibilities. So we are happy to do that, Ronil. Don't think or don't doubt, don't put any confusions in your mind about the things like your decision. You are making very, very good decisions to coming with us, and we make sure from our end, you are in the safe end.
Gary, we have a question from Ina. She would like to know how much is the house and land package around for a 300 square meters house and 2-story building, roughly?
Okay, so in Lippington or any area at this moment in the southwest, the land size is really, really high because it's touching the premium price. If you're talking about a 300 meter square, land itself is around $600,000. And the constructions is, it depends upon the client that what sizes of the house they want to build. If we start off with the 20 squares house, double story with the full premium inclusions, it goes around 350. So around 950 to 980, they are getting their decent size of house. 20 squares.
Ina, do you have any further questions in terms of house and land packages? I can see also that Krish is trying to message us. I'm guessing he wants also to ask some questions. So Krish is saying he's wondering what are the areas in Southwest Sydney?
Our projects.
Yep. Yes.
Our project we have in Lippington and Austral in 6th Avenue. And we have in Lippington, that is in Ingleton Road. And we have duplex sites in Gregory Hill, which is under the construction at this moment. We have in Austral in Flexon Street, that is the duplex sites. And we have in Ricard Road in Lippington, that is also the duplex site. So if the investors want to come and join with the investments portfolio, like Ronil, if you want to come and join with us, maybe you are planning to sell your house. If you want to motivate into the property market, there are a lot of ways we can make you extra capitals gain from the property. Not necessarily you want to buy the property with us, but you can come into the investment board, investment stream or investment portfolio where we can give you the returns not less than 20%.
Okay.
Okay, so that thing also happened with our company because we are at this moment we are building more than 20 sites for our client for the duplex. They're all investors. So it is not you only put the property or buy the property to live, like you can make easily good amount of money because it depends upon project to projects, like how much return you get. But yes, you are working with the developers and the builders with the very professional sales team. You have a higher possibilities and probabilities to get the big returns from the property with us.
Hi, Gary. Ina just wanting to know, she just wants to explain about the buying process, including the finishing construction. So
you want to know about the buying process of the plan, or she wants to know how to do the construction process? What she want to know?
I think she probably would like to know everything if possible, just how the whole process and how it works.
Okay, generally in off the plan, there are the two components. One is land and one is constructions. That's why it's called the house and land package. So when you buy this type of the properties, definitely it is different than existing property. And the fair trading rules also guided off the plan and the existing property into different areas. So whereas we are talking about off the plan today, so what happens when we do the off the plan? There is a land and the constructions together. So first of all, you have to select within your limitations and within your requirements, like what type of the land size you require, what type of the house you are looking after, like a single story or double story. And after that, you are finalized with our sales team, which is very professional sales team. They will guide you through your financial requirements. They are checking your borrowing capacity. They check your deposit levels. And after that, they guide you which is the best product for you for single story or double story, what sizes of the house and what sizes of the land you require. And after that, if you finalized everything, the next step, you have to put the EOI expression of interest. in that expression of interest, you have to put around 0.25% for the land and the constructions. In together, you have to put the $5,000 together for house and land package. And after putting the $500,000, the next step, we are issuing your land contracts to your solicitor, which you are putting through into the expression of interest, and your solicitor check the land. What is the land actually looks like? What are the conditions? What are the restrictions inside the land contracts? And if you are happy with the land contracts, then you have to sign that land contracts and send through your solicitors to the vendor solicitors, developer solicitors. And second thing, in terms of the constructions, is our sales team is more professional to guide from here now, like for your custom floor plan. If you are looking for something single story or double story, or if you are looking in our website, which is urbanhomesnsw.com.au or Levis Construction and Development website, if you go and check, there are a couple of floor plans, which is the actual construction we are doing for clients at this moment. And you can select as per your budget and your requirements. After that, we'll give you the final draft copy of the constructions. And in the meantime, like we agreed for the construction price, then we issue the tenders and the bill contracts to you. So once you get the bill tenders and the contract, you signed over there, and you have to pay the 10% deposit of the constructions. And after that, when the construction contract been signed, your land contract has been signed, both things are executed from our company, and you have to wait until the land registration's time. So once the land registration's time come, our company will inform you for your loan preparations. And once you prepare the loan, sorry, I just have to accept this one. I don't know. Okay, once they approve the loan, they have to make the settlement, because the developer will give you the registration notice in this between time, and you have to settle the land. And after settle the land, we'll put through the CDC process for the constructions. When the CDC is done, when your home warranty insurance is done, you have to submit that documents to bank through your mortgage broker, or if you are directly involved with the bank, you have to give that documents to the bank, and they will give you the commencement letter. And after we get the commencement letter, we started the construction process. So generally, when you put the expression of interest, our company will take the rest of the initiations to until the completion of the house and handover. Noeline, do you have any questions from the guest?
No, there's nothing that's come through at this stage.
Ronil, do you understand that the process, that how it goes?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now only we have 10 minutes left for this session. If someone want to ask the questions, please feel free to ask the question. Chris and Ina.
I don't think so. I've got any questions that I can think of. Maybe if I can think of something later, I'll ask Nitin, I think.
No worries. Thank you, Ronil. Thank you for your.
Yeah, otherwise it's all good. So yeah, Nitin, just give me probably a week for the bank to release the documents and the funds.
So
No problem, Ronil. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll
Then I
definitely
should be able to settle the land, and then after that.
So Ina asked the questions, how long it will take for the land registration, maybe in the message box.
Yeah.
So Ina, the question is very simple, because I already explained to Ronil that how the land registration process has happened. From today, as I said, in Leppington project, we are giving you tentatively around 8 to 9 months time for the land registration. So we already applied for the CC, and within 2 weeks' time, we get the CC. We started the construction work very, very soon. So we are not very far for the land registrations. In 8 months' time, we can say in that way.
I think from me that's all. So I'll probably leave the meeting now because I've got.
Thank you so much, Ronnie, for joining us.
Thanks,
Best of luck for your new constructions and the dream
Gary.
home.
Thanks.
We are here to help you out.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for
Thank you very
coming.
much. All right, see you. Bye.
Are you there, Gary? Yeah, Ina's just texted him. She just said, she's just said thank you so much. That she'll be in touch soon as well. So
Thank you, Ina.
Ina, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to write to us, contact us, and then we'll be happy to assist with any questions after the meeting as well.
So Ina, my number is 0434192946. You can give me a call after offline as well. So we are here to help you throughout this process.
She said all good, thanks.
Thank you so much, Ina, for joining us today. Hope you are enjoying this.
Chris, if there's any questions that you want to know, he's just said thanks for the advice. I'll contact you if I need to know anything further.
Thank you, Chris. Like as we said, the lucky draw we are doing for these sessions, the winner is getting the $5,000 vouchers for the upgradations. If you guys are interested in our projects, please get the UI with our sales team or personally give me a call. My number is 0434192946. We'll get you the projects and happy to give you the 5,000 vouchers for these upgradations. Thank you. Okay, now we have to leave the sessions, I think.
He just said thanks a lot.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Hope to talk to you soon, everyone. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bye.